Hi everyone, welcome to Honey Drops Tarot. This is a bonus reading for the sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Aquarius, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all of your likes, shares, and subscribes. I truly appreciate it. Just a quick note, please do not fall for any scammers. I will never reach out to solicit for a private reading. I do offer private readings, and if you're interested in signing up for one of those or in making a donation, the information regarding that can be found in the About section of my YouTube page, and I thank you so much in advance. Aquarius, I hope that you're doing well. Just a little note of housekeeping before we begin, that I had a impersonator on TikTok who took my picture and downloaded my videos and reposted them as their own with a different name and everything. And so I just wanted to point out to you that that happened, and to keep yourselves safe. As I say in the beginning of all my readings, I don't solicit. I don't reach out to you first. If you are interested in a private reading, I do have my Buy Me a Coffee link that is available for you to do that, as well as the links to my official Instagram and my official TikTok that are listed in my About section on my YouTube page. So my Instagram has the verified check, and those are the only 3 links that I have. And so if you see anything outside of that, if you get any DMs or whatever, please block them, report them, ignore them, whatever you want to do. All of these readings on YouTube are free for you. And if you don't want to pay anything, don't pay anything. And just keep yourselves safe. I don't want to discourage you from getting personal readings though, because I've had several, many, hundreds of people at this point that have had private readings with me. They've been wonderful experiences, and I admire so many tarot readers on YouTube, and I have scheduled personal readings with them. So when you trust the people and you go to the right sources, it can be a wonderful experience. But if you aren't sure, err on the side of caution. Okay, the only thing that I would hope and ask in return is if you like the video, just give it a thumbs up, or subscribe to my page if you haven't already, because it really helps my channel. So I'm going to be using 2 decks for your reading today. Aquarius, the Elemental Oracle for the overall energy, and the Way of the Panda. I don't know why I had to say it like that. The Way of the Panda. This is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Cards have been pre-shuffled. This is for Aquarius. What messages do you have for Aquarius, please? Thank you, Spirit. Number 42. This came up for somebody else. 42 references, reduces to a 6 and references the Lover's card in the major arcana of the tarot, Gemini energy. And the words are movement and speed. Movement and speed. What is that song? Spirit just gave me one line from a song that I believe is a show tune. It's from some musical. I can't think of the rest of it. They're just giving me this one line, which is, everything's going my way. That's awesome. Everything's going my way. I'm not going to sing it for you, but everything's going my way. They keep singing that. That has to be from a musical. But I can't think of the words before it or after it. So Spirit just wants you to hear that line. Everything's going my way. Beautiful energy, Aquarius, to start your reading. The Lover's card reference here talks about divine union, but it can also talk about choice point. We're at this choice point where we are contemplating our next move. It's almost like the Midas touch. Spirit's showing me that now. It's like you move left, you move right, you move up, you move down. It's okay, Aquarius, because you're going to succeed. Everything's going your way. but you're doing it with a lot of gusto. Like, everything's going your way and you're not letting anybody stop you. So there's a lot of initiative, a lot of... It reminds me of the 8 of Wands card in the tarot, which is fast action and fast communication. So we'll see if that card pops out. 4 cards for the base spread, 4 cards for clarifier. Past, present, future, and advice from Spirit. Now, 7 cards just popped out. 1 more, please, Spirit. 1 more. Thank you. Okay, 8 of Wands did not pop out, but that's okay. Maybe it will in a little bit. So, just lining up all the cards here on my desk. Start with the past energy. Not many people got this card. Number 4, Major Arcana, the Emperor. It doesn't shock me that you got it, though. Aquarians are known for being the entrepreneurs, the CEOs of the zodiac, the trailblazers, the go-getters, the marching to the beat of their own drum kind of people. That's Aquarian energy. I know a few Aquarians, and they're all very interesting. They're one of a kind. I'm going to say it like that. All the Aquarians I know. You can't really lump them all together except the fact that they're leaders. They're all leaders in some way. But so different. So different from one another, but all leaders. The Emperor is the power of all 4 kings of the tarot. So super powerful, divine masculine. He rules an empire. He's a little bit of a control freak, but he has a lot of responsibility under his care. So he kind of has to be. When you're in charge of a group of people, especially like in a workplace, you don't realize like the level of I mean, unless you're kind of person that doesn't care, but there's so much responsibility behind taking care of a team, making sure that they have everything they need to do their job, making sure that everyone is happy, making sure that you hold people accountable at the same time. It's a balance. It's a delicate balance. And then like somewhere in there you have to fit yourself in. I don't know why I'm saying all this, but Spirit wants me to say it. Maybe the responsibility in your past energy, the responsibility of all the people in your charge was just like getting to you. To the point where risks that you felt that you could have taken before, you can't take right now. There are too many stakes. The stakes are very high. There are too many people involved. Too many stakeholders involved. And you can't risk it. So the Fool card here, the one who takes risks, is in reverse. We're trying to play it safe a little bit. I'm going to get a clarifier for the Fool card in reverse. Nine of Pentacles. This is pre-Empress energy. You've worked hard. She works hard for the money. They just said that. What is that? Pointer Sisters? She works hard for the money. So hard for it, honey. She works hard for the money, so you better treat her right. Take that as it resonates. But sometimes this is kind of a, I don't know where this falls within society and gender studies and like whatever, but oftentimes in language, businesses and things are when they're under ownership, they're referred to as a she. just food for thought there. So this could be talking about the business that you might be the head of, the family that you might be the head of. Why it needs to be assigned a pronoun in this moment, I don't know, but this is what Spirit is giving me. It's something like whatever team or whatever organization or whatever project you're overseeing, it's like your baby, something. It's like doing very well. Nine of Pentacles, doing very, very well. So you don't want to risk anything. A lot of risk might have been taken already. In the present energy, Three of Pentacles, Justice card in the reverse. This is the Justice card in the upright. You can see here this one panda is kicking the other panda in the face. I enjoy this card. It's kind of funny. Let's start with the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles talks about collaboration and co-creation with Spirit. Working together as a team. Trying to forage, trying to gather resources, and doing it in a way that feels equal, that feels responsible, that feels collaborative, right? But the Justice card here is in reverse. Justice talks about karmic balance. It talks about balance in general. What we put out into the world, we get back. What we've put out in past lives, we get back. Hard for us to know what we did in a past life, though. Sometimes we experience things in this life that don't seem fair. But if we are, I hate to say it like this, but Spirit just said the word woke. I hate that, but they said it, so I have to say it. If we've awoken, awoken. Is awoken a word? The more I say it, the more I don't think it's a word. When we have become privy to Spirit, the universe, the oneness, our divinity, all these big concepts, when we understand that we are inextricably connected to every other person in some fashion, when a tough lesson comes across our path, there's a part of the spiritually enlightened person that understands that it's part of a bigger lesson. Now, this is not to spiritually bypass anything. Sometimes when things suck, they just suck. They're just the worst. Bad things happen to good people sometimes, and we can't explain it. And we certainly shouldn't explain it by like just putting a sheen of oh well, this is just how it was meant to be. I mean, yes and no. So I don't know why Spirit's bringing that up, but they are. It's like there's this unease or discomfort within you about the lessons that you're learning at this time. This is the present energy. You know, I thought I was doing something really collaborative with this group of people or whatever, and it doesn't seem like I'm getting collaboration in return, or I have more than what I can handle and other people have less responsibility, something like that. Something seems unfair. What is that? Judgment. Number 20 of the major arcana. Judgment. Okay. Spirit's kind of talking about your life path. your life's blueprint, the big question asking. There's been a theme in the past. I don't know how many readings I've done today. Like 5, maybe 6. In the past few readings I've done today, big questions have been asked by the collective. Literally, like, what is the meaning of life? What is the meaning of my life? What are my gifts? What are my skills? What should I be doing? Like, stuff like that. The sense here is that we need to listen. We need to listen to the call of spirit. And our heart. What is our heart beckoning us to do? Could we potentially be moving too fast to see it, to listen to it, because we're just moving at a breakneck speed? Okay, so this is kind of not complex, but it feels complex to me. Maybe the reason why you think something feels rather unfair. Thank you, Spirit. One, maybe you have not learned the meaning or the lesson yet. It is to be revealed. Or what it is that you desire is not in keeping with your life's purpose. And so it feels like unfair because you don't have it. Maybe you're not meant to have it because it's not part of your purpose. So I use this example in some reading I did, where when asking Spirit what my life's purpose was, I definitely knew what it wasn't. So for example, I will never ever have a career in politics. I cannot think of a career that would suit me less than that. And I'm not dogging people that have a career in politics. I just know myself. I know 1,000 times to the 1,000th degree that just will never be in the cards for me in this lifetime. I have a feeling it was probably in the cards in past lifetimes, which is probably why I have that sentiment now, because I have a feeling it didn't work out. So it could be something like that, where you are face to face with something that you desire more than anything, but there's resistance. You're within arm's reach, but you can never really grab it. And maybe the reason is because you're not meant to have it. You're not meant to, it's not for your best and highest good. And Spirit's not here to interfere, right? That's saying. But at the same time, it's always because you're meant for something even greater. So I just recently had this conversation with a coworker who didn't get a position that he wanted. And it sucks for sure, because he deserves it, like 1,000% deserves it. But I said, rejection is redirection and protection. Because what's the alternative, right? Even if you don't believe that, what's the alternative? Just wallowing in the misery of not getting something that we wanted. That's not productive for our well-being. You sit in that energy, you start to feel like a loser, and you're not a loser. There's just something that you wanted that you didn't get. Well, there are a lot of things that we want. Let's redirect our energy and go after those other things. And maybe this one thing that we didn't get will find its way back to us in divine timing. But in the future potential, could be eating away a little bit at your confidence. Queen of Wands in the reverse. Queen of Wands in the upright is, gorgeous, sunny, confident. Queen of Wands is the power behind the throne, power behind the king, passionate, has a lot of initiative, creativity, sexuality, really beautiful. solar plexus energy. In the reverse, Queen of Wands can be petty, can be mistrustful. I'm going to leave it at that. Clarified by the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords brings new from spirit. When it's a swords energy, it's like information, important information. So there could be in your future potential some important information that might cause you to feel a little thrown off, is what Spirit is saying, a little thrown off. You know, but remember, you're still headed in the right direction, because they sang that song, Everything's Going My Way. I'm gonna hold on to that. That was the first message that Spirit said. 10 of Wands, Ace of Cups. That's 2 aces in your future potential. Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups. 10 of Wands, though. It's good that the card is in the upright, because it means we're moving past it. This is burden. So much burden. So a heavy load. When we're in the 10, it's like we're in the last leg of it. We're about to release it. We're about to let go of it. It no longer belongs to us. Right? With that Emperor energy, you can imagine the Emperor carrying a very heavy load. Mentally, at least. We release this heavy load. We make room for all of this brand new beauty. Epiphany and breakthrough. Love and friendship. This is gorgeous. And it feels revitalized. It's like, remember I was saying to you over here, oh, something seems unfair right now. Be patient. It's coming. What is meant for you is coming. Advice from Spirit. Look at this. Strength. Number 8, Major Arcana, Leo energy. Keep the faith. Really. Keep the faith in yourself. Don't allow fear to deter you. Strength card is all about the ego. Fighting against the fear. Right? When the ego is in overdrive, hyperdrive, it comes out in all sorts of ugly ways. But with the Strength card in the upright, it says that you're mastering this. Continue along this line. Spirit is saying, stand in your integrity. 4 of Wands in the reverse. 4 of Wands usually talks about celebration, a firm foundation. It's in reverse, though. There's something you have to let go of. What worked for your empire before, it's a different ball game now. So in a sense, you have to kind of redefine, thank you, Spirit, redefine what success looks like. It's almost like kick it up a notch. Like, your model might be outdated. Your paradigm might be outdated. Right? If we're fast tracking into the future, we're fast tracking into something even better, then we have to up-level everything. So Spirit is saying, let go of old models. Let go of old stories. I have a clarifier for that. Oh my God. The world. Man, Spirit is on fire today. This has happened in like all the readings. It's just like Spirit's been giving me such mic drop moments that I'm stunned before I even say anything. It's like, oh, it's so great. Number 21 of the Major Arcana. It starts with the Fool and ends with the World. Chapters closing, new chapters opening. New chapters beginning. You have to close out a chapter, an old way of being and an old way of thinking. It's time. This is Spirit's advice. It's time. It's time. Close it out. Say goodbye. It's almost like say goodbye to the old version of you. There's nothing wrong with that old version, but you're up leveling. Say goodbye to that old person. Say hello to the person that is emerging now, no matter how old you are. That's great. I love that for you, Aquarius. That's your reading. If it resonated, please like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Please hit the bell notification to be updated as to when I post new readings. Thank you, Aquarius.